Welcome to High Tech Low Life, where we have a long overdue product unboxing, product review. And this is the Corprit. Corprit? Or is it pronounced like Corprit? I don't know. But it's a portable monitor. And it's a pretty sweet one at that too. So the unboxing is fairly straightforward. You just unbox it. And I'm just unboxing it from one end because I actually have both. Anyways, here we go. Take a look at that. We got a lot of foam in there, and we got a power brick that just came out like that. So there's a lot of other stuff in there too that we're gonna get to first before we get to the monitor itself. So first, you wanna just shimmy this out right here. And look at all that. You have a lot of things here. You have a bunch of wires, you have the monitor itself, and you've got some documentation. Let's take a look at the wires first because I feel those are a very necessary part of this experience. So right here, these are Type C to Type C wires, presumably used to hook up your Android device, such as personally my own Galaxy S8 Plus, which I would be testing, but I have no way to film it. And here you have an HDMI to mini HDMI. And right here you have a USB-A to USB-C. So let's talk about the monitor. Who is this monitor for? What is it used for? Personally, I believe it's used for the professional. The professional who needs a dual screen setup but doesn't want to be tethered to a desktop. And oftentimes I find myself more and more away from my desktop personally, which is why I wanted to get this and review it. And I gotta say, this is well worth the investment. It's not cheap. It's $160 something. It's relatively inexpensive for a monitor though, I'll give you that. The monitor itself is thin and light. It's got 0.3 inches of thickness and it's about 2 pounds. So one thing I do want to note about this is just how portable it is. So as you can see here, it actually fits in my laptop bag. It's almost the same size as my laptop itself. I do want to say the screen is quite decent for what it is. It's a 1080p 60Hz display. So before we move on, let's talk about the advertising. What is going on here? Holy crap. And it has quite the selection of ports on the side. It's got a power and reset button. It's got volume control. It's got a 3.5mm headphone jack, which cannot be taken for granted these days. It's got 2 USB-C ports. One can be used for power and one can be used for signal. And it's got a mini HDMI port. So the $1 million question is this thing touchscreen? Nope, it's not touchscreen. That's unfortunate. So let's talk consoles. So advertised is the ability to play consoles with this screen, and the screen also does have a speaker, I should mention. So here I'm testing out with my Nintendo Switch, and as you can see here, it takes a little bit to fire up once the signal's up. But ultimately, it does work. The menu certainly feels responsive. As you can scroll through all my games. So here's some gameplay footage of One Step from Eden on the Nintendo Switch. I think it works great. The built-in speakers are pretty serviceable, I guess. It's no better than like a laptop speaker, really. But I mean, it's thin and light. I guess they couldn't really fit a soundbar in there or something like that. Overall, I think the monitor is an exceptional value for what it offers. It offers a portable dual screen setup for anyone that needs to do, dual screen work. Maybe you're a number cruncher or something of the sort. And if you're a console gamer, it's a good way to take your console gaming on the go. However, I do believe there are other monitors out there, other portable monitors out there that are high refresh rate monitors. For color correcting, the screen itself only has about an 80% sRGB, which might be fine for someone that's only doing it for a hobby, but for the professional, your colors end up looking a little more washed out, a little more, colorless, I guess, so to speak. I think it's a good all-rounder device. I think you should definitely buy it if you have the money. It's relatively cheap for a monitor, too.